Okay, here we are. This is the second video from Jeff Head's YouTube channel on the new version, latest version of the latest Japanese destroyer. I showed you the first one last, and this is DD-120, the second destroyer in this class, and actually the last. This is made by Arts Technique, and I have started and gotten well into it, as you can see. This is the SH-60 Black Hawk helicopter. Hadn't got the decals on it yet, but we have gotten all the superstructure built, including the main bridge area with its weapons, the 5-inch gun, Mk-141 missile launchers, the Phalanx close-in weapon system, and this is the version of the Phalanx with the FLIR, forward-looking infrared, and it's very well done. As you can see, the two radars it has, APARs, as well as the smokestacks for the engines. Back in the back, you can see the rudders and the props. However, there's still quite a bit more to go. This is looking very good as it is, and it's a very detailed model. It's going to look very good when it's finished. It'll look very similar to the Akazuki model that I showed last time, which were 4 ships that were done before this, where the rear-facing APARs were not on the front bridge structure, but had been set up separately back here on the hangar, and they changed that with this particular model. I have some touch-up yet to do, and especially I have all of these details yet to put on, and there are a lot of them between all the railing and whatnot, instrumentation, and then all of these other instruments. You know, we've got the ship's launches, a lot of domes, radomes, the various life buoys. Well, we put the life buoys on, but we do have more of the small life rafts that go on this, as well as all kinds of other instrumentations. There's the 2 hoists for the ship, the ship's boats, all kinds of antennas. I still have easily a couple of hundred pieces to paint and put on, and as you can tell, the pieces are very well done. They're very detailed, and once they go on, these are those 4 little guys there are the stacks for the smokestacks for the engines, cooling vents that will go actually right back there on the back of the main bridge. But I wanted to show you how this stuff goes together. I put the hull together first, and then put the main deck on there and painted it, and then had to put all these decals on because the way these are set up trying to put these decals on after you put all these other, even this much detail on it is very difficult to do. So the decals need to go on first. You can see the bridge here. I've got some detail work to do there, but you've got the bridge with its windows and this little wing out here that has a searchlight and 2 or 3 other instruments, and then above that your main ECM, electronic countermeasures. Also, we've got a actual chain, as I had mentioned earlier. So this part in the evenings and in times I've had has taken, you know, a week or so to do worth of work. I used to be able to do it a little faster, but with the cancer and everything, we don't have the stamina that we used to have. But it's coming together very well, and when it's finished, it's going to look great. Anyway, there's all of those little pieces. All came, of course, in the box over there. Again, this is not a cheap model. You know, all these resin parts, they cost a bit. These instructions that they give you here are very good. It's all in Japanese, but it's, you know, once you start learning how to use, I can't read Japanese, so don't think of that. Once you learn how to use these things, all the pieces are shown right here on this first page, in front, and then on the back, along with the decals. And then they have 2 absolutely full pages of, you know, the ship, as well as the numbers for each part, where they all fit together. And with that, without being able to read the Chinese, or excuse me, the Japanese, you can still easily put the ship together. And I've really enjoyed that. We did, of course, I didn't put any light in there. I could have, but I did, in fact, build the hangar. And if I had a flashlight or had it turned around to the light, you'd be able to see all the neat detail inside the hangar. So this ship is a Hari class. This is the second and last one, DD-120. And the Japanese will then continue. They've got a set of destroyers that they're going to be building to replace a lot of their destroyer escorts. And then there is a potential for more aircraft carriers as well. So we will wait for those. In the meantime, we've got the ship, all of its main structures, all of its weapon systems, the helicopter, put together, and all of that stuff painted. So I'll show 1, maybe 2 more volumes. I may wait and show it with the all the resin parts on, which will take some time, and then show the last one that has all of the railing put together on it. At that point it will be finished, and it will be a very good looking ship once I do that, and then do all the touch-up that I'll need to do. As you can tell, we do have the life-buoys on the ship. Those are the little orange buoys that you see spaced every so often. There's about 11 or 12 of them on the ship. So there you have it, Volume 2, making good progress. And we'll wait and show you Volume 3 the next chance we get. Thanks for taking a look-see. This is Jeff Heads channel on YouTube, modern naval vessels, 1/350th scale, as well as modern aircraft, usually in 1/72nd scale. We do have a few 144th scale models as well. Actually, I also have a 1/196th scale model. Oh, excuse me, a 1/196th scale model of the USS Constitution. I built it some time ago, and one day I'll bring it out and show that model to you. But that model now is probably 25 years old. As it is, here's a Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force. It was commissioned in October of last year. It's their latest modern destroyer. Thanks a lot.